Alright, so I'm out doing some maintenance on the YJ today and figured I'd do a quick overview of the comms I use on the YJ. I've got an older video from my old CJ5 where I had that set up with a portable 4-place aviation intercom, and that was functional and affordable. You can find all the parts that you need on eBay for the actual box, and then the headsets, you can find those online all over the place, pretty cheap. On the YJ, I decided to go away from that and go to a more wireless option, and that was the Sena Tough Talk Lite headsets. They didn't buy them for me or anything. I've paid for all this stuff myself, but I wanted something where I wasn't physically hooked to the Jeep. I could get out, I could walk around. It would stream music for me because I don't have a stereo in the YJ. I prefer to have some kind of hearing protection on whenever I drive it, since it's so loud. This is not a cheap option. I believe, I'll have to double check and I'll put it in a little pop-up, but I believe these are about $250 per headset. They will link to one will link to three other headsets, so you know, enough for 4 people inside of a Jeep if you go that route. You can also hook it into, oh, I got it in my pocket here. You can also link it into a Bluetooth hub. This is a Sena SR10. The problem is they don't make this anymore. I've heard that they might make something more industrial kind of geared, but they used to make these. You can still find them on eBay and like motorcycle forum websites and stuff. It'll run you, I think I picked this up on eBay for about $100. And then it comes with different adapter cables to hook this into your handheld radios. And if you're handy with a soldering iron, you can get a cable with a blank end and hook it into any radio. I'm not that handy, so I did not do that. But essentially, I hang this on the dash. I hook this into one of my handhelds, which I have a mount for on the dash. And it has a remote push to talk that I put on the gear shift, so I can basically talk on the radio hands-free without having to pick up a microphone or anything. Battery life is basically all day on, going back to the headsets. Battery life is basically all day. You can stream music to them in stereo. The SR10 does have 2 auxiliary ports in the top, but this unit does mono only, not stereo. So basically you'd use that for like a radar detector, a second radio that you just wanted to listen to, that kind of deal. I don't really use those ports very often, but this will Bluetooth to your cell phone. You can listen to music, you can make phone calls. The microphone is very good, has very good noise canceling. I can make a phone call with the doors and the top off going 75 miles an hour in the YJ, and you can talk to me like normal. I don't have to yell. Everybody I've talked to on this says that they don't hear really any wind noise in the background. So whatever they're using for sound cancellation works really, really well. They are not active noise canceling on the ear side, but they do seal out a lot of noise. I did upgrade my set with a set of double seal gel-filled ear cup seals. You can get these on Amazon for about $15 to $20 a set, and you basically pry your old ear cups off, which look like this. These are the original factory ear cups, which they're comfortable enough, but these seal better and they're more comfortable. You just peel these off the plastic back and you stick those on with 3M double-sided tape that they come with. Obviously, not having a hardwired option, these do need to be charged. It takes a USB mini. I mean, most people have that, or at least can get one. I wish it was USB-C. Nowadays, I don't think there's any reason why manufacturers shouldn't have USB-C charging capability, but I don't run big companies. I'm just some guy. Let's see. That's pretty much all I got for you. The headband is comfortable enough. I don't really see an easy way to replace that. You'd have to cut this cover off to put another headband on it if you wanted to use some kind of aftermarket, more comfortable headband. Most of the aviation headset stuff is pretty universal. when you get down to it. So if you wanted to, you could put something more comfortable up here, but I've never had a comfort issue with these other than my ears being big on the left ear cup. It can kind of sometimes rub on the inside of the cup, and over an entire day of wearing these, my ear can get a little sore. Stereo sound on listening to music is good enough. I'm not an audiophile by any means, but you know, you can get it loud enough to hurt your ears if you want to. And bass is probably not as good as it could be, but I mean, these are built to be industrial, like job site communications devices. You can also get them, if you look right there, they've got the clips. This is like a Peltor style setup on those clips. So they sell a helmet piece that will actually attach these to like a bump helmet or whatever kind of helmet you have, and then the ear cups clip in or pop down and seal against your ears. That's all I got for you on this today. I just wanted to kind of do an update on what I was using in the YJ as far as communications. Now that I did that video on the CJ5 a while back, figured I'd do an update on this. If you got any questions, post them down in the comments. I'll answer as best I can, as quick as I can. But if you're looking for a wireless Bluetooth communications option or intercom option, they will intercom together. These work really, really well for me. I came from a motorcycle background, and I used the Sena stuff on all my helmets, and that was, you could talk 1,000 yards, line of sight to each other on the motorcycles. This makes it so whenever I've got a passenger or passengers, I don't have to scream. We can all just have a normal conversation in the Jeep where everybody can listen to their own music, whatever they want to listen to. So, yeah, like I said, any questions, post them down in the comments. I'll do what I can to answer as best I can. Have a good night.